Alright, let's wait for this to fill out. And then we'll reconsider our density and our population. Yeah, so the high density is... I guess it's a little bit different from the low density, but even the low density stuff is fairly packed. You can see how all the houses are kind of squished together. Not so... Oh, great. What's this? A small city? We have a population of 10,000 people? We get trains. Trains offer fast transportation for your citizens and tourists. Level 6 unique buildings. Unique buildings, what do we have? Uh... Mall of Moderation. I don't. Yeah, some of these are like negative achievement. Look at it. Average garbage piling per building at least 25. You need to deliberately let the garbage pile up in order to unlock some of this stuff. I don't understand the negative achievements. Although in SimCity 4, there's kind of negative achievements in the sense that if you're losing money, they will give you special buildings that generate money, like the army base or the air force base or the nuclear silo, the nuclear missile silo. Like they actually have negative crime and pollution consequences for your city, but they actually give you income. So that's like a negative achievement in the sense that if you lose money and you're going bankrupt, then the game will try to save you by unlocking these special buildings. But they're negative buildings. Whereas these appear to be just positive buildings that are unlocked. Like City Debt 2000? You have to like deliberately be bad to I mean these seem like positive things. I don't know. What do they do? Never mind, milestones. New policies, small business enthusiast, big business benefactor, industrial space planning. What does that mean? It means allow industry to work even more effectively by overlooking a few work safety laws. Double the amount of goods produced by industry buildings, but increased upkeep. Well, that's interesting. High-tech housing, increased land value, upkeep. High-rise ban. Oh, not ban. Alright, train station allows tourists to travel to and from the city. Place the station and connect to the rails leading out to allow trains to come and go automatically. Hydro power plant. Cargo train terminal. Allow trains to carry goods and raw materials. Maybe that's what I want. Anyway, we have a small city now, and we unlock the trains. I guess that's the main thing. So what do we have? Got those unique buildings. Level 6. Oh, I can build this already. Stadium. Let's save this for the next thing we build. Can build a stadium. The other stuff we've built already. Alright, good. So let me just zoom right out. So there's a train track there. So if I expand to here and fix this junction, I still don't have access to the train tracks. We can build a hydroelectric dam, probably out here. Probably not, although this is actually a good place for it, because we can make a lake there. The problem is that I think it will... Actually, is this... How tall is the dam? Let me just mess around with this. Hydro power plant. Flowing water is an infinite source of kinetic power. Find a strong current in a river and build a dam to access this sort of clean electricity. How do I build a dam? Because look, there's cliffs around here, right? Does this mean... Is this strong current? This is a strong current, right? So does it mean that I can... Oh, let me just save the game. Maybe I should... Alright, let me just save the game. And Put down a hydroelectric dam. Oh, you have to build the dam across like that, I see. Build a... Oh, wait a minute, it's outside my city limits, never mind. I need to expand the city this way before I can do that. What if I put it here? I'm not sure that's a good idea though. Because how tall... The dam is not that tall, right? If I put a dam... If I make it that tall, that's gonna be an issue. Oh, you join it to the roads, I see. So if I make the dam like that tall, that's gonna work? Oh, I see. The taller the dam, the more power you generate. I see. I see how that works. The taller the dam, the more power you generate. Electricity production 251. Electricity consumption 178. If I dam this, that only generates 160 megawatts. If I put it there, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a big deal to me. It doesn't seem like it's worth that much. That only generates... Okay, it's out of my city limits anyway. I don't know, can I... 64... 96... Yeah, we get 160 megawatts at most out of that. It's not great. Maybe this city is not built for a dam. Alright, well, let's ignore that. Because if I build... If I build 8 of these, it equals to 1 hydroelectric dam. 8 of these equals 1 of these. Upkeep 3,200 a week. Upkeep 200 a week. So 8 of these is 1,600 per week. No, it's cheaper. It's not. We don't have a good site for hydro. Maybe here. Those cliffs look taller. Maybe there is a good place. There's still a lot of wow, there's still a lot of businesses needing workers. Have we filled this out pretty much? Low demand for residential, low demand for industry or offices. Why is that not filled out? And how are my jobs doing? Population 10,000, employed 4,000, jobs available 6,000. They just created more jobs again. What's this icon? Is this icon them needing more workers? Not enough workers, yeah, not enough workers. Well, the game is telling me to buy more land, so I guess I should expand out the other way. I can expand out this way. More high density residential out here. Where's that icon? Low land value. Why? You got a great view. I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe they want trees. What if I give you trees? Upgrade. Oh crap! I clicked on the wrong road type. Well, you don't have low land value anymore because I just demolished your houses. My bad. I did not mean to do that. Wait, the game just lets you upgrade and demolish without warning? Why would it let you make a mistake like that? Oops. Alright, well you can rebuild your houses there now if you want to. That was my fault. Let me just run away from that situation and look at this again. So what's going on here? These are like the 7 households living there. There's 16. Oh, they are upgrading. Never mind. Let's not build. That's really loud. Let's not build any more residential because they're upgrading. So happiness allows them to upgrade. So remember at the start they were like 10 households. Now it's 21 households. So the density is increasing around here. So let me just let this game play itself out for a while. Oh look, there's more stats. Let me just let the game play itself out for a little while. And then we'll come back and reconsider our population and jobs. What does that say? Households 3,000 out of 4,000. Workers. Oh look, this is actually really useful information. Look at that. Households 3.7 thousand out of 4.4. Does that mean houses versus houses available? And then workers 4.7 thousand out of 6.5 thousand. I'm pretty sure that means working population versus jobs available. Wow, these are really important stats. And it was inside that little icon there. And I didn't even know about it. Okay, do I need to... Let me just include that part in the district. That there's fine. Alright, good. Maybe I should put a policy on here. What policies can we have? Power usage, water usage, smoke detector, recycling. Increases decoration budget by 20%. Moderately increase land value around parks and plazas. Recreational use. Slightly increased tax income. Moderately increased tourism. Slightly reduced crime rate. Increases police budget. No. Education boost. How do I increase happiness? Taxation. Tax relief for high density residential. Lowers the tax rate by 2%. I don't know if that's a good idea. City planning. High density commercial buildings double their sales. Amazing. High tech housing. Slightly increased land value. Is land value directly correlated to happiness? I don't understand how this works. Like this. Educate more citizens to allow the building to be upgraded. Educate. Make sure your education facilities can handle all potential students. That depends on education? I thought that depends on happiness. This is the weirdest thing. Alright, so it depends on education. Why would that... Okay, I need more, alright, I need more elementary schools. Who is not actually going to school? Let me put an elementary school here. I know there's pollution here, but let me just do that. Apparently I need a lot more elementary schools. Students? It's only 300 per school. 300 spaces per school. Do I need more elementary school education? Eligible capacity. Yeah, okay, I need more. I need more school. Can I put a school like there? I can. Let's avoid demolishing things. Maybe I should upgrade that road. Too late. And maybe I should put a school down around here too. Okay, so I need a lot more schools. I need a lot more schools. That's the park. We're gonna put the school. Let's put it right there. Demolish those two houses. Sorry guys. Increase capacity. Okay, that looks a bit better. High school is okay. I don't know. Oh, there's the high school there. But that's not doing great. That's definitely not doing great. That high school is 60% occupied, so it's not really a concern yet. In fact, how is my clinic elementary school? Yeah, that okay. That elementary school is pretty much full. All right, we'll see how that works. See whether that's okay for us. So education increases density. That is, I don't. Does that make sense? Does that even make sense? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it does make sense. But we haven't built any more zone. We haven't zoned any more residential. But now we're up to almost 14,000 population now. So the buildings will upgrade over time, and your population will increase over time. And the the industry is panicking slightly less, I think. Although they're still kind of panicking. Well, now there's demand for commercial because we don't actually have that much commercial zoned. How about we come over here and commercial this? Should we do that? Let's do that. Let's go for a... I might demolish some of this actually. Let's go for a 4-lane road and like end up demolishing some apartments there. Oh, only one. We only demolish one. And then we... I guess we should come over here and do that. Doesn't really help very much. And then we commercial this. High density commercial zone. Let's not do it there. Let's do it here and back here and there and that little bit there. High density commercial zone. Maybe even around here. Sure, why not? Put some commercial down. Probably not enough. Maybe I want to 4-lane road. 4-lane road out this way as well. Oops, straight road. 4-lane road out this way as well. Oops, demolish those and commercial this up like that. And we can demolish the power lines, and we can also put a bit more commercial in where the power lines were, like that. Alright, that looks good. Looks good to me. And then the commercial demand plummets. We really don't need very much commercial, do we? Like, we have a little bit of commercial here, and then we have a little bit of commercial here, and that just serves the entire city just like that. There's not that many places to shop in our city. Interesting. Let's go... Can I get some noise pollution? Alright, well... I guess that means that we're going to upgrade some of these roads with trees. Upgrade that one, that one, that one, And that one. I didn't mean to turn that into a 6-lane road. 4-lane road with trees. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. And this side. And then a 6-lane road with trees. Upgrade those. Maybe just all of them. Maybe just upgrade all of these with trees. I think it helps a little bit. Oh, those were 4-lane roads before. I just turned them into 6-lane roads. I guess that's okay too. I really should pay more attention to what I'm doing, shouldn't I? I'm gonna upgrade those with trees. Down here. But you know, the 6-lane roads are really very similar to the 4-lane roads. And I keep getting confused. Alright, now we have a big city. Wow. That was easy. So new areas, crematorium. The modern way to process the departed, water treatment plant. Don't want to pump raw sewage in the bodies of water. You can build a water treatment plant to reduce the environmental impact of the city. Purifies 85% of the sewage. Alright, cool. Let me just upgrade a few more roads. But we do want to build a crematorium. Okay, I think that makes people slightly happier with the noise pollution. What's going on? So this graveyard is 10% full. This graveyard is 50% full. What if we put in crematorium?